some jewelry brand shoot as a model. And back then I was with Elite Modeling Agency. So she happened to approach the agency, me along with a couple of other girls from the agency. She asked for a meeting. We went to her house. And we were all sitting on a she had a lovely sofa and, chairs put up and everything. And we were all there in the room, and one by one, and she kept asking an interview, just gauging, a glimpse of one's personality with conversations. And I remember she asking me something very... some sort of a general knowledge question she had asked me back then. Something had happened in New Zealand or something had happened. And to my fortune, I knew what was happening. I was up to date, and I happened to speak to her, and she's like, okay, you're smart. And then she's like, okay, can you dance? And I'm like, I don't have professional training, but I can try. And then she put up some couple of songs from... and Apne Bana Di Jodi and Dhoom and a couple of other songs. And I kept dancing for approximately an hour plus. And I'm like, listen, I have a flight back. I can't dance anymore. I have to go. Clearly, I didn't understand what's happening because I'm just dancing and giving a impromptu audition. And then it's not like I had a scene or anything. I had to enact out a scene. So she's like, okay, good enough for the day and everything. Okay, bye. I'm sitting in my flight. I get a call and she's like, listen, can you stay back? I would like to audition you further. The flight. I was in my flight and I remember I think it was a Wednesday or something, Tuesday or Wednesday. And on Friday, the same week, I had a Cosmopolitan shoot. It was my first ever big shoot with a magazine. And I'm like, no, Shano, I can't stay back. And firstly, it's not like, it's a new city for me, and we don't really know each other that well, and I don't know what I'm going to do, and there's no scene that you have. It's not like, it's a quick day's audition you do and you leave back. So she's like, okay, go do your shoot, come back, and then we can audition you further. I still didn't believe her. And I'm like, are you sure? Is this serious? Is this going? I'm not going to play some character artist ka role or anything. I'm looking out to be, the lead. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Firstly, just calm down and we'll send you a flight ticket. Just come. Then she spoke to my parents. My parents they've always been highly overtly protective about us throughout our childhood. So they're like, okay, it's Yash Raj Films, it's reputed and they seem ethically and morally sound. And it's Shano Sharma. She's kind of comforted my family because, it's a woman casting director and everything's in place. And my Elite agency was very thorough professionals. So I'm like, okay, the base is fine. They sent me a ticket. She kind of arranged where I could stay in Bombay. She helped me get a place. Stayed for a month, auditioned a lot. Manish Sharma liked my auditions, and then that's how I got Shuddesi. Yeah.
Luck?
So I don't know if
any luck present here?
Maybe, or maybe I manifested it. Maybe while, as a little child, when I used to look at Yash Raj films and Dharma films, and I do remember wanting to be an actor and dancing like those heroines and looking like them and enacting those scenes. I think maybe somewhere it really hit a feeling and kind of sparked, my I think the jet to my on-way journey to the industry. I think there is absolutely, these two things are dissected very systematically in my life. There's a personal life and there's a professional life. And I'm not trying to kind of make one compete with the